Hi everybody, it's Brian here. I hope you're all doing great. Today it's all about RedBubble Shops with our RedBubble Shop review episode number 4. So today's episode we're going to be taking a look at a number of RedBubble Shops. We're going to be looking at what works, what doesn't, what needs to be improved upon, and we're going to celebrate some of the pros of these particular shops. It's a jam-packed episode, one which I hope you're all going to get great value from and learn something new. So with that said, let's get on with today's episode. And again, if you are new to this channel, my name is Brian and I create video content to help you with your print-on-demand business by providing tips, actionable advice, and motivation to help you reach greater heights with your print-on-demand business. But before we start with today's episode, again, if you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time that I upload a new video. I post a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. And with that said, let's start with today's reviews. Alright, so here we are on the first shop that we're going to be reviewing today, and it is a shop called Von Dutchy Original. It's big, it's bold, with a nice large font. The only thing that I would probably provide with respect to some constructive criticism is to make sure that your entire font for the title in the banner actually fits. If you can see here, the H is cut off. A small little thing, but you know, it's the small things that mean a lot. So if you want to shrink it down a little bit, maybe just extend it and stretch it out so that it fits right across the banner, but that you have the entire font within it, it's going to go a long way of showing a greater degree of professionalism with respect to your shop. Now, the shop owner has 84 designs since March 2021, so it's a good start to as well. I would highly encourage you, if you can, to try and reach at least a minimum of 100 designs by the start of the fourth quarter, which many of you know begins on the 1st of October. We're just about 2 months away from the start of the fourth quarter, so plenty of time to make up those 16 designs to reach the 100, perhaps maybe even more if you can afford to. Again, it's all about a numbers game. Remember, the more designs that you have up on your print-on-demand platforms, be it RedBubble or otherwise, the greater the likelihood that your designs are going to be found. You're increasing your chances. So you always want to make sure that you're always trying to upload as much as you possibly can. Okay, so let's continue down. And as we can see here, we've got a featured collection, which he called the newest collection. Well done too as well. And we can see a various number of very interesting designs and abstract patterns. So from the get-go, it's quite an interesting shop to have a look at. We've got 8 collections, so for 84 designs, it's not bad too as well, and we can see them split over here on the left-hand side too as well. What I also like is that you also have some designs for juniors, so for the younger generation who might perhaps not take too well to sort of like these gothic type, skull type of designs. But again, to each his own, and you have a nice mix over here, so well done for that. Now, what I also like too as well about the shop is that you don't have everything just uploaded on stickers or t-shirts. There's quite a nice variation. You've got your throw pillows too as well. You have your face masks. We also see some leggings, and I believe we can see also some bags too as well, which is quite good too as well. So let's take a look at some of the designs and see what we can think about those. So the first one that caught my attention here is this Von Dutchy Junior Art 7 sticker. So let's click on that. Okay, so from the first thing, the artwork looks really nice. If you drew this, well done. I really like the simplicity of design. I also like the color tones that you use in this particular design. It's not too bright. There's like these earthy colors which technically go with snails. So excellent choice of color palette over there. What I would suggest that you do is maybe perhaps give it a better title. Remember, when you are selling on print-on-demand platforms, you need to make sure that your titles, your descriptions, and your keyword tags have searchable keywords in them. Now, for you, Von Dutchy Junior Art 7 sticker might have meaning to you, but for the everyday customer who is actually shopping on RedBubble, what is the likelihood that they are actually going to key in these keywords to find your design? You have a picture of a snail. I would definitely use snail within the title. This way, when somebody is keying in the word snail on RedBubble search, there's a greater likelihood that your design is going to show up. So we always have to make sure that we're putting ourselves in the mindset of a customer. not the mindset of a seller. A mindset of a seller when you're designing, hoping that you've done your research, you're trying to see what's trending, what is evergreen, what is not, and coming up with a design that will really rock people's boats when they actually see it. But if they're not going to be able to find it, they're not going to be able to judge whether or not it's good or not. And chances are, the likelihood of making a sale based on this title is few and far between. Remember, give yourself the greatest possibility, the greatest chance of being found by ensuring that your title, your description, and your keyword tags have as many rich keywords in them as you possibly can. So that's one particular piece of advice that I would give you. And if you haven't done that with a number of your other designs, you might want to consider going in and refining in preparation for the fourth quarter. So it doesn't look like I'm seeing a description over here. So that's bad news too as well for this particular design, because it is a worthwhile design that I'm sure people would enjoy making the purchase on. But again, you're cutting yourself short by not having anything in the description by a way for people to find you. And remember, from RedBubble, Google takes the information that you put in your description when it's listing it, or rather when it's indexing your design on the Google search engine. So the fact that you don't have anything for a description, you're selling your design short as well too. So please take that into consideration as well. We can see here that we've got some other designs based on a similar style. And again, if you can see here, you've done Von Dutchy Junior Art 5, Junior Art 3. Put in the name of the animal or the shape in your description and in your title to help your designs be found. Let's take a look at your tags here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tags. Fits quite well with what I normally suggest, so between 14 to 17 keywords. I also like the fact that you use your shop name as one of the product tags, so that if you are doing any kind of marketing and you put the name of your shop on a business card or an email or whatnot, people can actually type in the name of your shop as a particular keyword and they're brought directly to the design, from which in turn they can actually be brought to your shop. So you're increasing your chances of being found more by doing this little exercise with respect to your tags. What I would suggest is that you revise your tags a little bit better. Now what you've done here is that you've put in single word tags, which are very, very generic. And if we just had to click on one of them, let's just right click on Junior and choose open a new tag. We're going to wait for it to come up. And we can see here that the keyword junior brings up 17,975 results. Again, this is something which I've been advocating and advising for quite some time now. So if you've seen any of my previous episodes, you'll realize that using single keywords are not going to help you out as well as long-term keyword phrases. Now, you might get lucky and somebody might come across and discover your design, but really in truth, with 17,975 results, how frequent do you suspect that your design is going to be found? It's not criticism of your design. The design looks great. What unfortunately you're not doing is you're not giving yourself a fighting chance of being found in RedBubble search. So instead, I would highly recommend that you go back through your tags and see how many results each of these tags are producing for you. If you're over 1,000, get rid of it, because the likelihood, again, of you being found is few and far between. Instead, take a look at some of my previous episodes that I published with respect to long tail keyword phrases and try to incorporate that tactic into your design. Again, we're still just 2 months away from the fourth quarter, so there's still plenty of time. With the number of designs that you have in your shop, there's no reason in my mind that you wouldn't be able to refine all of the tags in all of your products to give you a better fighting chance of being seen in RedBubble search. Again, it isn't that your designs aren't good, it's just that they're not being found. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why you may not be getting as many sales as you would like. Okay, so let's go back to your shop. All right, we're going to scroll down and have a look at some more. What I also liked are these abstract type of designs that you have here too as well. So let's click on that. And again, Von Dutchy original new art sticker. Okay, again, I don't mind the fact that you're using your name in the title, but I don't think I would suggest that you put it as the dominant keyword or the first keyword in your title. I would probably put it towards the tail end so that it is there, it is going to give you some traction. But if somebody is typing something out, I would definitely try to come up with a title that is going to have a keyword that people would key in to search. Again, you don't have a description over here. I would definitely recommend that you put a description. And if we had to take a look at the tags that you're using, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tags. Okay, you definitely could sit down and come up with some more tags for these, particularly long tail keyword phrases. And this isn't something difficult to do. Try to find some other designs on RedBubble that are similar to the style that you've placed over here, and then try to see what kind of keywords they've come up with. And try to incorporate and build upon those type of keywords to make them relatable to your design so that hopefully you'll be found higher in RedBubble search. Remember, with respect to RedBubble, keyword tags are probably the most important aspects of any online shop, indeed of any online business, in order to help your designs get found. Again, your designs are great. The problem is that your keyword tags aren't helping your designs to be found, at least based on the number of results that we're seeing for each of these kind of keywords. All right, so we're going back to your marketplace here, and we'll just take a look at another design here. There was something that caught my attention too as well, which definitely, yes, this one over here. Von Dutchy new art sticker. It's all white. Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on over here. Remember, as it's loading up, when people are visiting your shop and they're scrolling, this is going to be one of the thumbnails that they're going to be seeing on your shop. You have to ask yourself, what kind of message will you be sending to a particular customer if they see something like this? If it were me as a customer and I would see this, to me it tells me that the seller didn't give too much attention to the appearance of their shop. Again, I'm not trying to be cruel or trying to downplay you. What I'm doing is trying to give you constructive criticism to improve. It's so important that every now and then we do an audit of our shops, take a look at how they're appearing in RedBubble, and if there's something which is out of line, or if there's something which is out of sorts, like this particular design, we go in and we look to see what we can do to improve upon it, to find out why. Clearly, probably you were creating this design for another product, either A, forgot to deactivate the sticker, which obviously came out as white, or maybe perhaps you were planning on uploading another design for that sticker, and maybe either forgot to do so, or it didn't upload properly. Whatever the case is, as you can see here, you have a bunch of white text on a black background. But with respect to the sticker, all it looks like is just a blob. So, highly encourage you to go back into this one and make the correction. What you can do is you can take whatever it is that you've done here, go into Photoshop or on Canva or whatever software you use, save it as a JPEG with the background on, and then upload it as a rectangular sticker. And you'll have a really nice sticker to offer to your customers. So again, remember, it's the little things that mean a lot. Go through, take a look at your shop, improve upon your keywords, and make sure that everything is sized and looks great on all of the products that you have activated. Otherwise, what I can tell you is that if you are the artist and you've drawn these, well done, you have a lot of talent. I really like the niche that you are trying to sell in. You're branching out quite a bit, and I think that with a little bit of tweaking of these things that I've just stated to you, you'll be on the road to reaching greater success. And now let's take a look at the second shop that we're going to be reviewing in today's episode. And as you can see here, we have a shop by the name of Shri Tanish. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Apologize if I don't. Okay, so we have 114 designs in this shop, and this shop owner began in March 2021. So well done for the number of designs that you have currently up already. The first thing that I would definitely recommend is that you make better use of this online real estate that you have over here. When I look at this particular banner, I'm not given a sense of what this shop is all about. Are you into photography? Are you into graphic design? Do you do text designs? There isn't anything that's going to make me say, wow, let me look further into this particular shop. So what I would definitely recommend that you do, first and foremost, is redesign your shop banner. Now, it could be a text-based banner. It could be a mixture of clip arts and photos. However, or whatever you want to create on the banner to basically give a message to a potential customer. Hey, this is my shop and this is what I'm all about. Have fun going through my shop. Have fun exploring through it. Okay. I like the fact that you use a photo of yourself as a logo, which is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And as we can see here, you have a featured collection called Nature Fantasy. And from the looks here, we can see that there's a lot of photography over here. So well done for that. Some very nice photos. Okay. And you have a nice set of collections. You know, Father's Day designs, mandala art, summer designs, motivational quotes, nature fantasy, etc., etc. So if we go through the shop now, we're just taking a look here. All right. We have a number of different types of items. Good to see some kids' clothes as the selected thumbnails. Okay. And we've got some stickers and mugs, a lot of photography, and we have a few text designs too as well. We have some hats too as well. As many of you know, hats are a recent addition to the RedBubble product list, and those are going to be made available very, very soon. So it's great to start designing and activating your products if you haven't already done so, especially in preparation for the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at the design. The first one that caught my attention is this one over here, Passion for Gold sticker. So let's open that one up. Okay, it's an interesting title, which works well. What is sort of rubbing me the wrong way is the fact that you have some of these, it looks to be like snowflakes here. I hope they're snowflakes or flowers attached to these petals, and then some of them which are separate. And you have a piece over here and a piece at the top which is cut off, which leads me to believe that when you are placing the design within the boundary walls for the sticker in the upload process, you might need to shrink it down so that the entire design fits within it. Another piece of advice that I would offer is that clearly this isn't a design which is meant to be a sticker pack. From what I understand here, from what I'm seeing here, it's supposed to be one design. So I would highly recommend that you turn on a background, perhaps maybe in the color of white, and make it a rectangular sticker or a large circular sticker so that when your customer is receiving it, they're going to receive one large sticker as opposed to a whole bunch of tiny ones that they're going to have to peel and try to put into place to make it similar to the way you have it listed here on the mockup. So it's something which I would highly recommend doing so that you can obviously avoid these little design errors over here and make the product that much better. So let's continue looking through your shop over here, and let's take a look at this photo over here of a butterfly and a red flower. So golden butterfly on red flower sticker. Wonderful. That's a great title. You've got some great keywords in there, which would definitely help your design being found as people are putting in keywords in this RedBubble search to find the design that they're looking for. And again, here's what I mean by having a really nice rectangular circle that has the design fully embedded in it. It looks great. It's balanced. If somebody had to receive it in the mail, all they have to do is just peel it off from the backing paper that it comes with and stick it on nicely, and they don't have to fiddle about with tiny little pieces in the hopes of trying to get it right. Because obviously, as you know, once you stick it, if you've made a mistake to try and peel it off, then it's only going to cause trouble for the customer. And obviously, they won't be happy with it, and the chances of them coming back to your shop to buy something is probably going to be very, very low. Okay, so here we have a nice description. It's a beautiful design of a butterfly sitting on a red flower, which makes you feel happy. Okay, can't really fault that. Fair enough. If we're scrolling down, let's take a look at the tags here. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 tags, which is fine. I'm trying to understand why you use this particular tag over here. Umi butterfly. Was it a mistake that you maybe copied it a bunch of times? In truth, a tag like this is not really going to help your design to be found better in RedBubble search. These ones over here, blue butterfly on red flower, floral enemy butterfly, space butterfly, mandala, those are really good keyword phrases to use. Let's just take a look at one of them, blue butterfly on red flower. So if I right click on it and choose link in a new tab and wait for it to come up, we can see that this particular keyword phrase only has 217 results. So that is a really good number to be competing with, because once it's under 1,000, the likelihood of your design being found is going to be a lot greater on RedBubble search rather than something that comes back with 17,000 or 30,000 or 100,000. And obviously, if we had to look down, there you are. Your design is on the first page of search for this keyword phrase. So really good for that. The only thing, again, I would highly encourage is making sure that you're either A, not tag spamming, and B, your tags actually make sense. So this one I would highly recommend getting rid of. Otherwise, the other ones seem to be quite well. Now, as we can scroll down here, lots of nice photography over here, some great text designs. Overall, you have a really positive looking shop. I like the fact that you have this abstract contemporary pattern on a shower curtain. Let's click on that and take a look at that one. So we have this abstract contemporary pattern for the title. It's quite a colorful pattern too as well. Looks really, really nice. Let's take a look at your description. Beautiful multicolored abstract contemporary pattern, and you have it activated on 91 products, so really great. Just taking a look at it on the bath mat, the throw pillow, the throw blanket, really, really works nice too as well. Let's just take a look at some of the other ones. Poster, okay, even on the t-shirts too as well. Okay, now we're looking down. Seems like you have some other shower curtains available too as well, so well done. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 keywords. Okay. And again, it looks like you've got some very interesting keyword phrases. And I think those would work really, really well. So let's just take a look at the results for this one here. And this particular keyword phrase brought us back a result of 47 designs. And here you are on the top 5 designs for this keyword phrase. So well done. So in terms of your keyword tags, can't really fault what you're doing. Well done. Hopefully you are making sales. If you're not, what you might want to do too as well is just go back into them and try and tweak them a little bit. Maybe come up with some different keyword phrases to perhaps maybe get your designs searched and found more on RedBubble search. Again, like I had stated with the previous shop owner, you might want to see some other competing designs and check out what tags they've used and try to see if maybe you can get some inspiration from those tags for your shop. Again, if you're not making any sales. But overall, this is a real nice shop. Well done. And I wish you lots and lots of success with it. And now we're going to the third shop of today's review. And the name of this shop is called Greener Days. And now looking at the shop banner, we have the traditional black background. And we've got this bold white text indicating the name of the shop with a call to action, shop now. All right, we've got the vintage sunset design here on the left-hand side. And we've got what looks to be a clipboard of 3 people who are hugging, friends, perhaps to obviously give out a nice positive vibe of the shop too as well. Okay, so we've got 142 designs, and this shop owner started in 2020. Let's take a look at the artist profile here. So here we have a nice human touch to the artist's profile. Hi guys, thanks for visiting my store. 21 years old and work as a nurse. In my spare time, I love to draw and design for RedBubble. I hope you like my designs. Let me know if you need anything. I wish you a wonderful day. Fantastic. It's a real nice message to a potential customer that, hey, there is a human being behind this shop, and this is what I'm all about. This is what I do, and have fun shopping in my store, which is actually really, really good. So let's take a look at some of the designs up over here. Okay, so we're going to scroll up to the top here, and we've got a featured collection. Obviously, the person is a nurse, so this featured collection deals with nurse, but we only have 3 designs over here. So I would definitely encourage you to put a few more within this featured collection just to have a nice set of designs featured across the top portion of your shop, particularly for those people who are visiting your shop via desktop or maybe perhaps even a tablet. We've got 8 collections over here too as well, and we've got different niches: Valentine, sport, car, sandwich. Okay, quite good too as well. We just hit down the drop down in it and we can see them over here on the left hand side. So let's just scroll through the shop and see what this shop has to offer over here. So we've got a lot of text designs which work quite well on RedBubble. We have a few graphics over here in the form of sticker packs. Okay, so this is good too as well. This one caught my attention. Anti-pineapple pizza sticker. So let's take a look and see what this is all about. Okay, so we have our title, anti-pineapple pizza sticker. So we've got some great keywords over there. Well done for that. We can see that the sticker pack, which obviously has 2 stickers in it, are nicely divided, so they're not going to be touching each other, so the customer won't have to cut them out his or herself once they've received them. This is a very big common mistake that a lot of people who are new to print on demand fail to keep their attention on, particularly when they're creating a sticker pack. If you're going to create more than one clip art or design on a sticker pack to provide more value to the customer, it's very important that before you click the commit button for it to be uploaded,
you make sure that the designs are not touching each other, or that they have enough space between each other so that when Redbubble actually shows the mock-up of the sticker pack, they're not going to be touching each other, which obviously would mean that the customer is going to have to cut them out once they receive them. Some people just don't like that, and they will definitely not buy it if they see this is the case. So from the looks here, I'm not seeing a description. Again, as I stated earlier, always put in a description with your designs. Give Redbubble and Google the information it needs to be able to index your designs. And Google really uses the description component from Redbubble. Remember, search engine optimization. You need to be able to give the information to Google to be able to index your design accordingly. Otherwise, if you don't, you're leaving money on the table because customers, particularly if they're coming over from Google, may not find your designs. So let's take a look at the tags that you use. All right, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clearly, you are well below the 14 to 17 keywords that I usually advocate for. Now, maybe, I don't know whether maybe or not you drew a blank in terms of what kind of keywords to come up with, or maybe perhaps it was an oversight, but I would highly recommend that you go back to this design and indeed to any and all of your designs in your shop. And if you have any that have less than 14 keyword tags, try to come up with some more in order for your design to be found in Redbubble search. And again, if you're stuck for keywords, then search for other designs related to pineapple and pizza on Redbubble and just get inspiration from the keywords that other designers put up. There are also a number of keywords tools that you can use online. Just go into Google and search keyword tools. One resource that I like to use is the website shutterstock.com. It's a stock photography website, and I go to it very often and I put in a keyword of a niche that I'm trying to design for, and just seeing what other keywords other photographers, other stock photographers have uploaded with their respective photos to give me inspiration for keywords for my own designs. So it's something that you might want to do. Give your designs a fighting chance to be found. Increase the number of keywords that you have for this design, and again, indeed, for all of your other designs that are well under 14 keyword tags per design. It seems that is the general trend in today's episode. Okay, we have to make sure that we're giving our designs the best opportunity to be found. So let's take a look over here too as well. I love chicken, you not so much. Quite comical. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. All right, now here's an example of a design where I actually appreciate the fact that they're in 3 different pieces. Again, some people might like to have this design on a rectangle with a background, with a white background or another colored background that will complement this design. Others might like to have it separated as you have it here so that they can actually place it however they see fit. What I would recommend that you do in order to be able to reach both style of customer is to keep this design as is, but then create a similar design, a duplicate design of this, but with a complementary background, and either make it into a circular design or make it into a rectangular sticker, whichever you feel fits best. And upload it. You can keep the same description, you can keep the same title, you can even keep the same tags too as well. But you're actually going to be providing your customers with an option, whether or not they want to have it as we see on the screen here, or whether they prefer to have it as one whole sticker. So it's just a little hack to try and increase the possibility of making more sales. Something definitely all of us should be considering. Again, no description there. We're not going to repeat that, but please do put in a description for this design. And if we take a look at the tags here, we've got 2, 4, 6, again, well underneath that. So we're not going to beat a dead horse. Go back and actually increase the number of tags that you have for this shop. Okay, so overall, as I stated earlier, you've got a lot of potential in this shop. You got a lot of great designs here, which I feel is going to be really, really good come this 4th quarter. Be careful with this one. It's something time. I'm assuming it's tequila. Obviously, white doesn't come through on the sticker. You have it as 4 different pieces over here. Go back in and take a look at that one and at least change the color of tequila if you want to keep it as a sticker pack. Okay, again, audit your shops, people. Go through your designs every now and then and take a look and see what's looking great, and whichever designs are not looking good, as is the case in point with this one, go in and take those few minutes to improve upon it. or at best, deactivate the sticker. This way, another product will come up in place of this, one that will show that the design looks great, that it shows your customer that you are professional with respect to how you design your designs and how your shop appears to them when they come to visit. Remember, the trust factor that a customer feels when he or she visits your shop is really important. If they feel that you are giving the time to give them a high quality product and they feel that they can trust in your design making skills, then they're going to be more open to the idea of actually clicking the add to cart button and making the purchase. So good luck with future sales. Good luck with future designs. Wish you all the best for the fourth quarter. And now the final shop in today's review is a shop called Design Mania. I hope I got that right here. And we have a really nice shop banner over here. It's really catchy. The colors are subdued, but they're still eye-catchy nevertheless. And we have the title here, Science. So it's giving me an indication of what this shop and the niche that it's selling in is all about. Let's see if we are correct. So we've got 211 designs and we started off in August of 2020. So well done for that. Let's take a look at the artist profile. Thanks for visiting my store. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Bubble mail me for any customization or any queries. Okay, and you obviously have a link where you can be followed to as well. 120 followers, 92 following, and 2,365 favorited. So well done for that. This gives me an indication that you must be doing quite well with your shop. So well done for that. Okay, so let's go up here and we're going to take a look at some of the designs. All right, now from the get-go, the first thing that really caught my attention was your featured collection. I really, really love what you did with these duffel bags. The fact that you made them look like batteries is really amazing. So congratulations for that. Really, really good. Let's click on the first one here and see a little bit more about it. Okay, so we've got green colored duffel bag, battery design duffel bag. Okay, so the first thing that I would definitely recommend that you do is get rid of this duffel bag over here. You don't need to have it. RedBubble is automatically going to put in the word duffel bag on its own for this particular product. Instead, what I would definitely do is maybe see if you can come up with another keyword or two that you could add into the title to obviously give a greater fighting chance for your design to be found in RedBubble search. But otherwise, really, really good. As you can see here, it must have taken you quite some time to get everything allocated properly so that it would fit nicely on the duffel bag. This is a super amazing design. I'm really, really impressed. Well done for that. Okay, so in terms of description, battery design, I think you can do a little bit better with respect to the description. Go in and really fill it up with rich keywords. Again, to give your design more opportunity to be found and indexed even in Google. You have a really great design. Let's get you found more often. So go through that and add on a description over there. And again, if that's the case for all of the other ones, you can just simply copy the same description that you use for this one and paste it onto the other one. So this is something that you have to continue coming up with a new description for. Make one, copy it, and paste it on the other ones. All right. In terms of tags over here, okay. So we've got quite a number of tags over here. I'm not going to count them. Clearly, you're more than 17. I would definitely go through the tag and refine them a little bit. Again, you have a lot of generic single tag keywords. Probably, if we had to look through them, we're going to find pages with tons and tons of designs in terms of the results. I mean, just taking a look at funny over here. Let's bring this up here. Okay, funny brings back 4,678,347 results at the time of publishing this episode. Okay, your design is really good, but the likelihood of it being found for this keyword is going to be next to nil. Give your designs a fighting chance. Come up with some better keywords for this amazing design and cut them down too as well. You don't need to have this many. Sometimes having too many keywords can actually work against you. Try to curtail your keywords to anywhere between 14 to 17 relevant long tail keyword phrases. Again, if you're uncertain about how to do that, I'm going to leave a link to a number of episodes that I covered on this topic. I also have 2 episodes to date where I helped other designers come up with long tail keyword phrases, take a look at those episodes, see what I did for them to help them get their designs up higher in Redbubble search, and see if you can actually allocate the tactics that I use to your designs so that you can get more sales. Okay, so let's just click on back here and let's take a look through this shop over here. Again, we have some nice colorful designs. We've got a plethora of different products being showcased here. You've got your mugs, you've got your shirts and stickers. Okay, we're over here, plain black design greeting card. Okay, this is interesting. I've never seen that before. Let's take a look at the thought process behind this. Blank solid color black design without print, plain designs. Halloween kills, kitty skeleton, Halloween design. Okay, I'm trying to wonder, let's go back a bit. Let's put ourselves in the position of a customer. Now, if a customer is coming to Redbubble to try and find a design for a greeting card, what is the chances that they're going to actually be looking for something which is solidly black? Are they going to want to spend the €2.50, because my computer is configured in euros, to get a greeting card that's just all covered in black and then actually have to put in the design themselves? I can see the novelty of it. I just don't think that it's a realistic design to be uploading onto Redbubble, which is very highly artistic. Would people pay good money, whatever the price is, for a design that's effectively just with a black facing? Okay, that's just my opinion over here. Something that you might want to take into consideration. And again, over here, if you're looking at the other designs, I mean, clearly on the t-shirt, it doesn't look good at all. Postcards black, posters are black. I mean, people could just go to a photocopy bureau, put in, leave the cover open to the photocopier and just press copy, and the paper will come out black like this too as well. And obviously it will cost them a lot less than the cost of a poster at €12.52 plus shipping and handling. So just take that into consideration. I can see over here you're having these different colors. Again, if you are making sales, well done to you. But again, if you're not, keep in mind that people are coming to Redbubble to look for interesting designs for them to purchase. And another thing over here, with respect to this particular greeting card, clearly the design was made for other products like t-shirts and whatnot, and you just activate it for postcards. Why and how do I know this? Because you've got this white border around here. Redbubble has taken your design and condensed it to fit entirely within the postcard, but it's shrunk it down. And you're getting this white border over here. Some people who are looking for a postcard might want to find a postcard where the design actually fills the entire card. Now, if you're uncertain about how to do this, I'm going to be putting a thumbnail right over here of the episode which covers this. And I'll also have a link to this particular episode in the description. Watch that episode and see what you can do to help this particular design and all of your other designs that are on postcards / greeting cards that come out like this in the mock-ups. So that obviously you can help yourself increase your chances of making sales with respect to this product. Okay, so let's go back over here and just scroll down to see what else we have. Again, some lovely designs over here. If they were done in-house by yourself, well done. If they were done by another artist who you're affiliated with, kudos to them too as well. Keep them because they're really, really good. All right. Awesome girls, awesome trip. Let's take a look at this one over here. Okay, so we got a great title over here. Can't knock that. The design on the sticker looks really, really good. It's a nice rectangular design. It's one sticker. It's easy to peel. It's easy to stick onto whatever product the customer might want to stick it to. Great. Awesome Girls, Awesome Trip is the best t-shirt design for super awesome girls gang. Okay, but again, be careful in terms of adding a product because clearly this is a sticker, but you're referring to a t-shirt. All right, so I would just get rid of the word t-shirt and just say Awesome Girls, Awesome Trip is the best design for super awesome girls gang. Okay, and you want to put an apostrophe between the L and the S, just the teacher and me coming through. Okay, in terms of keyword tags, all right, here we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, just a little shy of 14, but this batch of keyword tags that I'm seeing is a lot better than the previous one. You have a couple of long tail keyword phrases. This is what I'm talking about over here, where if we had to click on them, the likelihood of the results being under 1,000 is going to be a lot more than, say, for example, using a one-word keyword. So well done for that. Let's just take a look at this one and see what we get. Okay, so as you can see here, we're well under 1,000 with just 646 results at the time of publishing this video. So again, your design is going to have a greater chance of being seen in RedBubble search for this keyword. And as you can see here, you're over here, you're number 246, you're number 7 on the list for this design. So well done for that. With respect to your other designs, if you have any that aren't similar in style of keywords to this one, I would highly recommend that you take the time, go through them, refine your keywords so that you are giving yourself a better chance in order of being found on RedBubble search. So let's just go back. And again, we have a lot of science related designs here, which is really, really great too as well. Clip arts too as well. On the whole, I think this is a really nice looking shop. From top to bottom, it looks really great. Just a few minor tweaks to take a look into, which I highly recommend that you take my advice and you go into and tweak them so that you'll be in a better position come the start of the fourth quarter to hopefully make a lot more sales and reach a greater level of success with your RedBubble shop.
So there you have it, everybody. We looked at 4 really interesting shops that have a lot of potential for growth, potential to do well for themselves with respect to online sales. The common themes that we saw today with respect to these 4 shops, and something that you should definitely take into consideration for your own respective shop, pertains to design placement, to look at your tags and ensure that they are the best possible tags you can come up with for that particular design in order for your design to show up in search results that are less than 1,000. And obviously to make sure that we have keyword-rich titles and descriptions. So if you take a look at those 3 aspects that were covered in today's episodes and apply them to your own respective shop, there's a good bet that you'll be increasing your possibility of making more sales today and indeed in the coming fourth quarter. But for today, that's all I've got. And as always, be safe, be well, be creative. Bye for now.